Today on Judge Porter.
Let me ask you this, sir. When you say he worked for you, what type of business are we talking about, sir?
So I don't know how he did it, but he hacked into my account. He hacked into my social media account.
I started doing marketing for him as well, but I was never paid for that. I was paid below minimum wage.
All rise. The Honorable Judge Porter is presiding. Court is now in session.
Everyone, please be seated. Thank you. Let's see here. We're here for case number 7303, Frank Moretti versus Pablo Garcia. Gentlemen, if you can please come to the podium. Mr. Garcia? Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning.
Why are you wearing sunglasses in my court, sir?
I apologize, Your Honor. I've been out all night looking for a job because of this man right here.
Okay.
You mean smoking pot?
Okay.
Gentlemen, talk to me, not to each other. Mr. Moretti, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Your Honor.
It shows here that you're suing the defendant here for the amount of $10,000 for defamation of character.
Yes, Your Honor.
You mind telling the court what's going on here?
First of all, this Pablo Garcia, whatever, I don't even know if that's his real name because he's illegal, came to me looking for a job in my establishment. I said, I'm not sure if I should do that. It's illegal, but also I'm a man of Christ. And I felt like being Christ-like, I should give him a job so he can support his family. Okay. And he's like, oh, but I came over, I had to swim across this, jump over a wall, whatever he said he had to do to get here, I felt bad for him. So I gave him a job. And I made it clear that he was not gonna get minimum wage. He was gonna get under minimum wage because I'm taking the chance on him and hiring him under the table and illegally.
Okay, let me ask you this, sir. When you say he worked for you, what type of business are we talking about, sir?
So I have like a cafe that at nighttime it turns into a nightclub type situation where a lot of people from the community come and they hang out and stuff like that.
Yes, sir.
So he used to do odd and end things like sweep up, mop. He didn't really know how to do much because he's illegal. So I figured, you know what, let me put him at the bottom of the barrel, you know?
Okay.
That's what happens when they come over here. So I had him sweep up and clean stuff off the walls in the bathroom. And, you know, we have like hanky-panky sometimes going on in the bathrooms. I don't know, but he cleans it up. But whatever, that was his job.
Okay. So how do we have this defamation of character? What's going on with that?
Okay, so I don't know how he did it, but he hacked into my account. He hacked into my social media accounts, right? And he started changing all kinds of stuff, which I actually have something here that I screenshotted right here, Poor Business Act. And he actually put my picture on it with this thing like that, see?
Can you, Officer Santos, can you bring that to my bench, please, so
Yes,
I can look
sir.
at that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Garcia, are you familiar with this?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. You can pass that back to.
And Your Honor, not only that, but he deflamed my intelligence by putting a Mango Park Gazette full-page ad.
Officer Santos, can you bring that to me?
Yes, sir.
Is there anything else that you want me to see
Anything else,
before
sir?
There's so much. There's so much.
Because it only makes sense for
Well,
you to.
I got other things, right, to show you,
Thank you.
but like they're not even irrelevant at this time.
So this is a review from the Mango Park Gazette.
No, that is a full-page ad in the Mango Park Gazette that this punk took out against me and my business.
Mr. Moretti, I'm going to need you to lower your tone.
But I'm getting aggravated now.
You will not be getting aggravated in my courtroom. Am I making myself clear, Mr. Moretti?
Totally clear, Your Honor.
Thank you.
I have a bit of split personality too.
Just give me the
Okay,
order,
you
Judge.
can get that
Just
back
give
to
me the
him.
order.
I understand that you may have a split person. Mr. Moretti,
Yes, sir.
you got one more time to be disrespectful to anybody in this courtroom, or you're going to see me split in a way that you are not going to like. Am I making myself clear, sir?
Totally clear, Your Honor.
Thank you. Now, so basically you're saying that he posted stuff on social media to make you look bad.
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Garcia,
Yes, Your Honor.
you heard what he had to say.
Yes.
And you've already confessed that you posted that. How did you post that on his social media account? How did you get into his account?
Okay, well, first of all, his story doesn't make any sense. Okay.
Okay.
Apparently, all I do is clean because I'm an immigrant.
He called
I'm
you
an
an
illegal?
illegal, but go ahead.
Illegal. But apparently, I'm also really tech savvy. Apparently, so
Where'd you learn that? On the boat on the way over?
on the boat.
Mr. Moretti.
On the boat.
Do they even have computers in your
Mr.
You know,
Moretti.
I see why you lie a
Mr.
lot. Your
Moretti,
nose is so
you see this
big.
gavel right here? If I pound this gavel and I dismiss this case, it's over. It is over. Am I making myself clear?
Yep. Totally
All right.
clear.
All right. So, Mr. Garcia,
Yes.
you said something about tech savvy. I don't
Yes.
know what that means
So
with this case.
I actually went to college here. I was born here. I'm a U.S. citizen.
Okay.
My family are immigrants, but I did learn how to do computer science, social media, marketing. But
what does it have to do with Mr. Moretti?
So I joined his nightclub, tried to work my way up. I started cleaning. I started doing the tables, the walls, the bathrooms. And eventually, I partnered up with one of his other employees.
To sell drugs in the alley.
So, first of all, okay.
I'm sorry. This is just really aggravating me, Your Honor.
Okay, you see this courtroom?
Yeah, I see it.
Is this your nightclub? Is this courtroom your nightclub?
It could be if you want.
No, it's not yours. You see this name on this plaque?
Judge Porter.
That's me.
Yes, sir.
This is my courtroom. Every time you outburst like that, you're disrespecting me.
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
I get offended when people disrespect me in my establishment. And I got a guy here on the side who takes care of my interests. Do you want to see what he can do?
No, because he's already making me nervous with that, like twitching of his hands on his gun and stuff.
I'm watching
What he's
you,
going to
sir.
do, shoot me?
I'm looking at you, sir.
You want to find out what he can do? Keep it up.
Wow.
Mr. Garcia, cut to the part about the tech
Yes.
side. What does that have to do with him?
So what I did was I helped him marketing because he doesn't know anything about social media or anything like that. So I partnered up with one of his employees. Do you remember Cindy?
Mr. Garcia, can you please
Sorry.
just get to the point?
Yes, it is. Eventually, I started doing marketing for him as well, but I was never paid for that. I was paid below minimum wage.
When you say you did marketing, you worked on his social media account for the company?
I wasn't just me, it was with somebody else. I helped with his social media account, yes.
Okay.
But I was never paid for that. I did it so I could work my way up to show that I actually want to help his business.
How many hours do you think you worked on that project, give or take?
It's about 30 hours a week that I'm usually working with his
What was
marketing
your
team.
shift? You remember?
The shift, I start
Yeah.
from 6 p.m. and I end at 6 a.m.
Okay. So you got paid for your services for the cleaning and all
Yes.
that other stuff, but you
Yes.
didn't get paid for the
I
tech
did
stuff.
not get paid for that. I did not get paid for that whatsoever.
Okay, Mr. Moretti, why didn't you pay him for the tech stuff?
Well, first of all, he just admitted why I didn't pay for the tech stuff because he wanted to move his way up in the company and do it for free. So that's why. And
Okay,
the
hold
second
on.
reason-
Did you offer to do it for free?
No, I didn't. I asked him if I could do it, and he said that he would compensate me to help with the marketing.
Okay, I show here that you have a countersuit for $1,755. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is that the amount that you guys agreed as far as the tech stuff goes?
Yes, Your Honor.
No. We didn't agree on anything. He said, I want to move up in your company and I think I'll help you out to try to make your business explode a little bit. And this way, when it does, I can start getting paid more.
No, you told me that you would pay me, and you didn't pay me.
Well, first of
Why?
all,
Why? Because I'm an illegal that you thought you could get away without paying me, even though you told me that you would pay me?
well, if I'm doing something wrong by hiring an illegal, yeah, I'm not going to pay you what everybody else should be
Okay.
get paid.
Number
Wait
one.
a minute, stop right there. So you're saying that he didn't deserve to get paid as everybody else because he's here under your assumption that he's here illegally?
Well, that was one of the reasons. The other reason was that he had 2 weeks in the hospital, right, in his deathbed because he was out in the back and a rival gang came and beat him up. I had found him. I called the police. The ambulances came. 2 weeks he was out. And I said, you know what? You don't have to pay. I feel bad for you, right? I even went to his place.
What do you mean you don't have to pay? What does that mean?
It means that he took 2 weeks of
He took
no
2 weeks
work.
off, so
I didn't have to pay him.
So you didn't.
Because I'm trying to be nice.
Sir, may I?
Hold on, thought. Wait a minute. Oh boy.
And
so,
I even went to the hospital to see him and try to cheer him up.
Okay, but you said that you felt that you didn't have to pay him.
Well, no, that I screwed up. I didn't mean that.
Because
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
Because he was here illegally.
Oh yeah, no, I said that. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
If you come from another country and you're all of a sudden demanding me to do something illegal in my country, in Mango Park, your town, right? And you're demanding me to hire him illegally, right? Then why should I pay him full minimum wage?
You know why? I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because from a moral standpoint, it's the right thing to do, whether they're here legally or illegally.
And that's why I let him in my place.
Sir, let me finish. If you decide to put somebody on in a situation where they're doing some type of labor for you, you pay them accordingly. It's just a matter of simple respect, sir. Whatever his legal status is, from a moral standpoint, you have an obligation to pay him for his labor. This man took his technical skills and something that you knew nothing about to help you with your social media account to help bring exposure to your business. Something to help you, and you didn't even want to pay him for that.
But I let him make up the money.
Hold on, for the amount of $1,755. You didn't think he was worth that because, according to your assumption, he was here illegally. That is disrespectful, sir. And on top of that, that's slave labor. And you figure that you can get away with it because he's illegal. Who is he going to tell? Well, you know what? He's in court and he's telling me, and I'm going to grant him his $1,755. And as far as your defamation suit, I am going to throw that out. You are not going to get the $10,000. And if you keep this up, I will get in contact with the Department of Labor, and they can
You need to step back.
And you need to stop it.
He's getting me aggravated.
Just give me the order, Judge.
And you need to calm down, okay? If
I'm diagnosed and I get aggravated easily, and I even take medication, so I don't need to calm down.
You're right. You're right. You don't have to calm down. Go outside those doors and you do whatever you like, but not in this court. As a matter of fact, walk out of this building, because if you show this agitation in this building, I'm going to have this gentleman ruin your day.
You know what? If he didn't have all that stuff on him, like the gun and that zapper, he would have ruined nothing.
Sir, I'm going to ask
Moretti.
you to quietly walk out.
I'm out of here.
I got it, Judge.
Case is dismissed.
Sir, walk out. Nice
Thank
and
you for the
civil.
money. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Okay, sir. So, Mr. Garcia, just so we're clear on your countersuit, the $1,755, what's that for again?
That is for actually working overtime, as I don't want to get interrupted again. But I work for over 40 hours a week helping his business. And not only am I paid below minimum wage, I was not paid overtime as well, Your Honor.
All right. This court's going to grant your request for that $1,755. We're going to allow Mr. Moretti 4 weeks to pay that amount. If he does not satisfy the amount that's owed to you, I'm going to need you to file a motion and come back in this courtroom, and we will definitely find a way to get that money from him.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
righty, sir. You have a good day.
You as well. Thank you. I want to thank Judge Porter for actually getting the money I am owed, and I want to apologize to the courtroom for this crazy maniac that has come in here with his manic behavior. I have worked for this man, and he is a misogynist, and he is so incredibly rude to every customer that he brings into the business. So I want to thank you for actually supporting my family, and we have come here from overseas to actually build an actual business, and this money will definitely help me do that. So thank you, Judge Porter. Thank you.
You know, I don't have anybody to thank for this case. I mean, I did my job. I was a man of my word. I hired a legal immigrant to come into my establishment where I could have been deeply penalized for doing that. And he didn't do anything. He didn't do jack squat. I guess that's what happens when they come over to this country. They don't know what to do. So I gave him a mop. He seemed like it was just natural to him to start mopping the floors. And now I'm penalized and I have to pay $1,700 because of this judge, Judge Porter. I mean, and then the way he talked to me, even the judge was talking to me, I mean, that was disrespectful. Come on, you know? So anyway, I totally disagree with this judgment and I'm not gonna pay it. So I don't know what judge or the immigrant can do anyway if I don't pay it, but I'm not paying it. I don't care. You could put me in jail, whatever you want to do. I'm not paying an illegal immigrant money for something that he didn't work for.